Hello, all the peeps from the internet. I thought today I would take 4 quizzes that I found on Google to see how much I know about violins. I will take the quizzes one by one, going from easiest to hardest. Play along and see if you can actually beat my score. I think if you watch until the end, you will see the score is not that great. The first quiz is from Pro Prof's Quizzes, and it tests your knowledge about violins in general. Let's start and see how I do. The first question, what is another name for a violin? Definitely not a viola, so I'm going to say fiddle, which is the correct answer. This quiz is a little bit dumb. You have to submit your answer, see the result, and then click on next, so it takes a bit of time. Which is not in the violin family? So the options: piccolo, cello, viola, and violette. I don't know what is a violette, but it's possible there's something like that. Piccolo is definitely not in the violin family, so I'm going to choose that one. Submit my answer. No, I object. Violette is not in the violin family, but neither is a piccolo. It's not even a string instrument. Cheating. That's not nice. Next question. How many strings does it usually have? 4 strings. This much I know. That's correct. Next question. What is it played with? With a bow. I like the options though. A stick, a stringer. I like that one. The answer is a bow. Next question. What type of instrument is it? It's a string instrument. The options they give is woodwind, string, and aerophones. I wonder if aerophones is even an instrument type. It's obviously a string instrument. The next question. What does played with fingers mean? Pizzao, palazzo, pizzicato, or piccolo? Definitely not piccolo. The answer is pizzicato. Correct. These ones are quite easy. When was it developed? I guess what they mean is the instrument known as violin, because violin had a lot of predecessors. So I guess violin started in the 16th century. Correct. Where was the first violin used? So again, going on the assumption that they're talking only about the violin and not anything similar, I would guess Italy. Correct. Next question. Who makes violins? A luthier. There's that stupid Violetta again. Answer is a luthier. Let's check. Correct. Who repairs bows? My goodness, I don't know. But the other options seem a bit stupid. Bower, a bow bender, archetier, I think, archetier, and an arco. So I'm going to guess archetier. The others don't make sense. Process of elimination. Correct. So I scored 90 out of 100, but I think that one where the piccolo, where I said the piccolo is not a violin instrument, I think that one was a cheat. Next quiz, a little bit harder. This one is from Classic FM, and this one is to name all the different parts of the violin. This might be difficult as I don't play violin. Let's start and see how this one goes. What do you call these F-shaped things? They are called F-holes. Correct. What about the black oval thing? This is the chin rest. Correct. What's this bit called? My goodness, a scroll, the peg box, or the string box? It's near the pegs, but it also has strings inside. I am gonna guess a peg box because it's near the pegs. Yes. And this nifty thing which props up the strings, that's the bridge. the arch, the bridge, or the arc. So it's definitely the bridge. What do you call this part? This is difficult. Upper bout, upper body, or C curve. I have no idea what you call that. Bout sounds quite technical, so let me go for upper bout. It looks like the upper part of the body. No, it's wrong. Now the bow, which part is this? That is the frog. Correct. And this little turny thing? Where is the turny thing? Show me the picture. Show me the picture. I don't know. Tuning screw, tension screw, or turning screw. I'm gonna say tuning screw. No, it's a tension screw, obviously. How about the tiny part that joins the two? This I know, because the frog is the same as the frog on the hoof of a horse, and the other part of the horse's foot is called the heel. So this must be the heel. Yes, correct. Back to the violin. What is the long black piece called? The string board, the tail board, or the tail piece? I'm gonna say tail piece. Correct. What about this part? C bout, C curve, or C hold? C curve? I don't know. No, it's called a C bout. How about this part at the top of the instrument? That is the scroll for sure. Peg roll, scroll, or head. That's for sure the scroll. Yes, correct. Which string is this? I recently did a video about fake violin playing, and then I knew. G, C, or A? I am going to guess A. No, it's G. Everyone that plays violin is going to laugh at this one. What's this curvy side called? Oh my goodness, there's too many curves on a violin. And every curve so far I've given the wrong name. It's on the left side and it's on the lower side. Lower curve, left bout, lower bout. I don't know. The left bout? No, it's called the lower bout. And this part with 4 grooves for the strings. The strip, the nut, or the neck? I think that's the neck. It's a bit high up for the neck. I don't know. No, it's called a nut. Okay. You learn something new every day. Finally, what are these tiny screws called? This I know. Fine tuners, small tuners, or fine screws? This is fine tuners. Yes, correct. This one was much harder. I scored 9 out of 15. It's terrible. You have reasonable knowledge of C bouts and F holes. No, the C bouts definitely not. The third quiz. Let's go. Maybe this is even harder. Which of these is not necessary to do when getting ready to play? Tightening the bow, cleaning the instrument, tuning your instrument, putting rosin on your bow. You need to tighten the bow. I think you need to tune the instrument. I don't know if you need to put rosin every time. I have no idea. I'm going to say cleaning the instrument. Surely you don't need to clean it every time you're going to use it. Hopefully it is clean already. Without this, you wouldn't be able to play your violin properly. Nose, feet, bridge, or fine tuners? Obviously bridge. On sheet music, what Latin term tells you to return to bowing from plucking? That is arco. This one I know. I don't know why I know it. Plucking is pizzicato. Returning from pizzicato is arco. Which of these does a standard violin not have? Ribs, end pin, C string, or a nut? Oh my goodness, this is hard. I've never heard of ribs on a violin. Maybe it has ribs, I don't know, but I'm going to guess ribs. Doesn't sound right to me. True or false? A 3/4 size violin is 3/4 the size of a full size violin. I guess so. I'm going to say true. Question number 6. What is the primary function of the waist or C-bouts? Where was that? That's that thin piece in the middle underneath the strings where the F-holes are. For bow clearance or finger placement, enhancing the vibrations, or no purpose. I don't know. I'm going to say enhance vibrations. I have no idea. Which of these does not affect the pitch of a string? How fast it's played, the tension of the string, the length of the string, or the density of the string? I think only someone that actually plays will know this. How fast it is played. I don't think if you play it faster it will change the pitch. The tension, maybe it does. If you play faster, no, I don't know. Tension of the string, I think that will have an effect. The length of the string, I don't think so. The density might affect. Oh my goodness, let me just guess one. I don't know. I'm going to say the length of the string doesn't make a difference. True or false? All experienced players prefer newer violins. This is false. I know most professionals play with older violins like Stradivarius. What were violin strings originally made of? I know it's not one of these, it's actually sheep cut. But I'm going to go for the closest one, which is catgut. I know it's called catgut, but it was actually made from sheep cut. True or false? There is such a thing as an electric violin. Sadly, this is true. There is such a thing like an electric violin. Let's see how I did on the scoring. I don't think it went very well. So the first one was right. You don't need to clean it every time. You won't be able to play without a bridge. Arco means returning from pizzicato back to normal playing. And ribs is wrong. The correct answer is a C string. There's no C string on a violin. Duh. Then true or false, a 3/4. Very interesting. They say violin sizes have nothing to do with proportionate sizes of the instruments. A full size is 14 inches, a 3/4 is 13, a half size is 12. So it has nothing to do with the original size. Very interesting. The primary function of the waist or the C-bout is for bow clearance. Duh. Hello. That is such an obvious answer. And then which one does not affect the pitch? I said the length of the string, but it is how fast it's played. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, and then experienced players don't prefer newer violins. Strings were or used to be made from catgut. And there is such a thing as an electric violin. I did very badly, 6 out of 10. Really, really bad. The average score is 7 out of 10. Now on to the hardest one. Quiz number 4. Violin knowledge. Oh my goodness. This one is going to be hard. Question number 1. The 4 strings on the violin are the G, D, A, and... I've seen this now like 3 times already. I don't know. E string? Okay, question 2. The violin is the smallest and highest pitch instrument in its musical family. True. All the other string ones are playing much lower. Question number 3. Violins come in which sizes? I've seen a video of people playing all the way up to 132 size, so I guess that's the right answer. Question number 4. A person who makes violins is called a vaulter. Vaulter? No, definitely not. That's false. It's a luthier. The highest notes on a violin are produced by... I don't know what the answer is looking for. I'm going to say the E string. I don't know. I don't understand the question. Question number 6. What is a technique of the left hand and arm in which the pitch of a note varies in a pulsating rhythm? That is vibrato. Question number 7. Plucking the string with either the right or left hand is called pizzicato. That's true. The first violin appeared in which country? In which country? Oh, my goodness, I can't read. The first violin appeared in which century? In which country? So from the previous quiz, it should be 16th century in Italy. Was it 15th century in Italy? I'm going to say 15th century Italy. Question number 9. Strings on a violin were originally made of what material? This one is correct. This is sheepgut. That's the right one. And then the final question. What is the Latin root of the word violin? Violia, Virtio, Vitula, Violula. I don't know. I'm going to say Violia. Let's see how I did. Question 1 was correct. The E string is the missing string. Question number 2. It is the highest pitch of the string family. Question 3. Yes, you get all the different sizes. Question 4. It's not a vaulterer, it's a luthier, so that was correct. The highest notes on a violin are produced by, I said E like E string, but it's actually harmonics. Makes sense. Then question 6, the pulsating rhythm is vibrato. And then plucking is called pizzicato. True, that's correct. Number 8 is wrong. Why did I say 15th? It's 16th century like the previous. Question number 9. Strings on a violin were originally made of sheepgut. Correct. And then number 10. The Latin root for the word violin is not violia. It is vitula. I hope I pronounce it correctly. Vitula. No, so my overall score is a B minus. 7 out of 10. That's really bad. I hope you played along and I hope you got more answers correct than what I did. Have a nice day. I'll see you in the next video.